What's going on, everybody? It is MJ, the conductor. You are here live for the top 10 at 10, presented by the Underground Wealth Road. Come on and join the money train. I bought my big chair out today because the stocks that we picked yesterday, man, they went crazy. Even more, the reason why you never, ever want to miss this program, because to my knowledge, we're one of the few, if not the only programs that's going to give you 10 stock picks every single night for free. And guess what? Man, they hit. So if you want to make money, you want to join the money train, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of the content that we have coming in the future. Of course, every night we do the top 10 at 10. Sunday through Thursday night is going to be stocks. Friday and Saturday is for the crypto folks. Shout out to the Bomb Squad. Shout out to the Skywalkers. We got a few people that signed up for the stock program recently. So if you're interested in signing up for the stock program to where, you know, you don't have to watch the 10 at 10 every night. Well, you still should watch it, but you're going to get alerts every single day to your cell phone or smartphone or whatever kind of phone you have. As long as you don't have a flip phone, you can be able to get the alerts that we're sending out every single day. So when these stocks are hitting, when stock prices are going up or down, if you're part of the Bomb Squad, right, you're going to be able to receive those alerts and be able to jump up on it. We had Steven, who's part of the stock program. He actually made 28% on one of his options that he actually traded today off of one of the stocks that was on the list at the top 10 at 10. Believe me, we are the only people on YouTube that's giving you this content every single night. So in order to grow our platform, we're gonna need your support, all right? The Cash App is Cash App, or it's on this side. The Cash App is $ Underground Wealth Road. Send us a donation. If you're making a little bit of money, send a donation. If you appreciate what we're doing, go ahead and send a donation. And as always, the website is still under development. Merchandise is on the way. The stock program's coming. The free, sorry, I didn't mean to say free, but it's gonna be pretty affordable. Our course on how to trade stocks, equities, and crypto is coming very soon. Stock course has already been put together. Guess what? We're waiting on you to share this video, because once we get enough subscribers, then we're gonna go ahead and drop that video, but we're not gonna put it out until we got enough people. Check it out. We're not gonna do it until we got enough people. So if you appreciate this content and you really enjoy what we're doing here at the Underground Wealth Road, go ahead, like, share, and subscribe, all right? So before we get into tonight's top 10 at 10, as you know, we always gotta have a motivational quote, because I want you all to be motivated, and I certainly appreciate you. So motivated and appreciated, that's what you are. I'm your conductor, MJ, and here we're gonna go ahead and get into the quote of the night. The quote of the night comes from Peter Thiel, all right? And the quote of the day is, "The most contrarian thing of all is not to oppose the crowd, but to think for yourself." That's the most contrarian thing, being able to think for yourself. And here at the Underground Wealth Road, we want you to think for yourself, because of course we're giving you stock picks every single night, but you gotta think about it, right? Gotta think about it until you at least get a ticket on the train. When you get a ticket on the train, then you won't have to do so much thinking, right? But that is a quote of the day, and I want you to focus on thinking for yourself. That's what we're gonna focus on today. And the trip for today, if you are new to the Underground Wealth Road, everything is based on trains and transportation and getting your money to one place to the other, and hopefully you make a little bit of money or a lot of money, all right? The trip for today, where we're going today, is research, patience, and wit. So let's talk about that before we really get into everything. Research, patience, and wit, all right? So, of course, if you're gonna be putting your money down in the stock market or in the crypto market or really in any investment, the first thing you wanna do is do your research, right? You wanna understand, where is this stock going? What does this company do? These are the things that you actually have to research so you're making a sound investment. And of course, before I even go any further, I must let you know that this is not financial advice. Not responsible if you lose all your money, but if you make some money off the picks that we provide, then I guess you can consider us responsible for that. Hit that cash app, hit that cash app, I'm telling you, all right? The next thing is patience, right? You gotta be patient. Getting rich or making money in the stock market or through investing is not an overnight thing. So you must exercise patience, right? Sometimes you're gonna win, sometimes not so much, but you gotta be patient. I'll give you a story, a quick story. There was a stock that I let go, had a loss because I'm like, you know what? I like to cut my losers. Like, you know, if you're dealing with somebody who's a loser in your life, cut them off, get rid of them, right? But I cut a loser and actually I missed out on about $300, right? So that's a car payment for some people. For some of you driving around in those Chargers and those Scat Packs, especially those Hellcats, doesn't quite get you there. However, be patient. You gotta be patient with these stocks because sometimes everything doesn't happen overnight, right? Yeah, it doesn't happen overnight. And let's talk about wit, right? Wit is your gut. Trust your gut, right? I know it seems like there are, you know, hundreds of thousands or millions of shares being traded on any of the stocks that you're looking at, but you gotta trust your gut, right? If your gut is telling you like you need to get out, then you get out and you live with it. If your gut is telling you that you need to go with something, then you go with it and you live with it. You always gotta live with the results, but one thing that you can't afford to do is not trust your gut. Trust your intuition. It was given to you by the creator. Whichever creator you subscribe to, trust me, your intuition and your wit was given to you by the creator. And I know a lot of you all are just getting started with investing. Some of you all don't really have large accounts. That's okay, because you know, you can actually take a little bit of money and turn it into something really big. Just like this person right here. And I'm so sorry, for some reason, this Chrome thing doesn't want to seem to cooperate, but we have an article here, how I turned $20 into 6 figures through investing. So for you people out there who only have a couple of bucks and you're trying to get into investing, just know that you can do it. They did it. Somebody's got to do it. Why not you? So if you only got $20, don't feel bad and get to rushing and like, you know what, this is never going to work, because I'm showing you somebody who started out with $20 and they turned it into 6 figures, right? This is written by Luis Cortez, who is a realtor and an investor. It sounds just like me. I'm a realtor and also an investor, and I, you know, sell a couple of houses a year and make a couple of trades, and, you know, I enjoy my life, and, you know, I think you should too, regardless of what you do. So the year is 2021, but the fundamentals of research, patience, and wit remain hugely profitable investing virtues, along with a few other key factors. So let's jump right into the article. It says, I began my investment journey 5 years ago while working a full-time job. I was fortunate enough to have both stability and a job that allowed me to make more money than I needed at the time, even though that's kind of rare right now. Unlike his peers, instead of going out and partying like you all will be doing on Old National this weekend, he began to read books on investment and how to play the stock market. But the good thing is you don't have to read books unless you're reading our book or taking our course. You can just tune into the top 10 at 10 every single night at 10 p.m. and you can learn about investing. How lucky are you? But you're also selfish if you're not sharing this video because you know somebody who could benefit from this information. Moving on, as a typical millennial, I began playing the market irresponsibly, looking to make quick gains and quickly learned that didn't work, unless you're using our system. So I began versing myself on how to invest for the long term. This led me to research different brokers and where my money would be best served. So I opened up a brokerage account and deposited just $20. I was working for a publicly traded company at the time, so it was only logical for me to buy $20 worth of that particular asset. So I did. I knew that this company was and would continue to be successful. All right. He knew the company would be successful. And I know that you're going to be successful. All right. I know you're going to be successful because when you get into trading and you take the time and you learn and you research and you exercise patience and you use your wit, there's only a few things that can happen. And that brings us to the few things that can happen with any given trade. As you all know, before we get into the top 10 at 10 list, must cover the 5 outcomes that you're gonna have with every single trade. I guarantee it. I can't guarantee everything, but I guess I can guarantee this one thing. If you make a trade, 5 outcomes that you're going to experience. And for those who have watched this video or this broadcast before, you know those 5 things, and that puts you way ahead of everybody else who is trading right now. Those 5 outcomes: 1, you're gonna make a lot of money. You're gonna make 20 or 30 or 40 or 50% on the trade, and hallelujah, thank you for that. And I'm sure you're gonna be extremely excited about that. That's the type of stuff that makes you dance, all right? Not a big dancer, but those are the type of things that you really get involved into and you really are excited. So the first outcome is you're gonna make a ton of money. The second outcome, and if you heard the broadcast yesterday, we talked about, setting your entries and your exits. Well, the second outcome is that you make a decent profit, right? You hit your goal, like 5 or 10%, and you just get on out, right? You don't hold everything forever. You just make your money and you get out. And, it's kind of like getting in where you fit in, right? So that's the second option. The third option is you break even, all right? Sometimes you don't lose any money. Sometimes you don't make any money. Sometimes you just break even. And that's okay, because you're in exactly where you started and you didn't lose anything, although you didn't gain anything. The main thing here is try not to lose money, all right? The fourth outcome is you lose a little bit of money. You cut off your loser, right? It's kind of like that person that you dated back in high school, or maybe after you got out of high school. You're like, this person is a loser. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of them. I'm gonna fire them out of my life. I'm done with you. Sometimes you maybe even might ghost them, right? Like, just stop answering text messages or not answering phone calls. But anyway, that is the fourth outcome, is that, you cut your losses, you lose a little bit, you live to fight another day. All right, cool. And the fifth option is the worst option. And I promise you experience too many number 5s. You'll be out of the game. All right. The fifth option is to take a big loss. Take that big L. And sometimes when you put 2 L's together, you can turn them into a W. But if you take too many big L's, it's just more big L's stacked on top of each other. So I hope and I pray that you do not take big losses. If you can eliminate taking big losses from trading, I promise you, you will be very, very profitable within trading. You will make a lot of money, make a living. Maybe get to quit your job, or maybe you don't even have a job right now. Maybe you're one of those people that are collecting unemployment and you're waiting on that 4th stimmy check. But I guarantee you, when that 4th stimulus check comes in, go ahead, drop it in the market, tune in to Underground Wealth Road, and tune into the top 10 at 10. And that brings us to the purpose of tonight, the purpose of this evening, the reason why you are tuning in for tonight's top 10 at 10. 10 stocks selected by the Underground Wealth Road that are really, really hot picks. The other news companies in the mainstream media and the YouTubers, they're only telling you about the most popular stocks because you know why? They don't have the time to do the research, or they don't really care about you making money. Here at the Underground Wealth Road, I'm the conductor, not the owner of the train. I just drive the train. And the train is called the money train. And if you're on the money train, you're going wherever we take you. And we're gonna take you straight to the money. So if you're new to the top 10 at 10, like I said, 10 stocks picked by the Underground Wealth Road that could pop, maybe not, right? Well, our track record is pretty good though, right? Our track record is pretty good of these stocks that we selected, doing quite well, making a lot of people some money. So without further ado, we're gonna jump straight into the top 10 at 10, presented by MJ the Conductor, Underground Wealth Road. Shout out to our producer, Steven, doing a great job over there. And you know what? You guys are gonna meet Steven real soon. Steven's a really, he's a really cool guy. It's actually my neighbor. We met, kind of hit it off, and things are going really well over here in the neighborhood, right? Making money, and we eat Sunday dinner together. So it's a really great thing, right? But enough about Steven. He's gonna be on the show really soon, but only if you all hit the Cash App and subscribe and share this video. Then I'm gonna bring Steven out. But if you don't, I guess you just stuck with me. Let's get on to the top 10 at 10, presented by the Underground Wealth Road. All right, here we are. It's 5/27. Fun fact about 5/27, it's actually my dad's birthday. And before you go saying happy birthday to dad, and I appreciate that, dad is going to heaven. Dad went to heaven back in 2011. So it has been 10 years since my father passed away, and tonight is his birthday. And I guess the stocks decided to perform very well on his birthday, so you all can have something to smile about, especially if you were watching the top 10 at 10 yesterday. My stock background actually comes from my father. He actually had his own stock brokerage, Wave Solutions, right? So I learned about stocks way back in the 8th grade when I was a little kid. And unfortunately, like the guy was talking about in the article, I spent my 20s partying and doing all different types of things, just spending money and just having a blast, right? But I woke up one day, you know what I said? I said, I've got the background to do what I need to do. I said, you know what? What if we start educating the public on it? So Underground Wealth Road, top 10 at 10, it's MJ the Conductor. This is gonna be free until we hit 1,000 subscribers. So if you are watching this video and you're already subscribed, you wanna tell people about it, because we'll grandfather you in, right? We'll grandpappy you right on into the system, right on into the program. And you know what? I'm gonna do something tonight. I didn't talk with my producer about this, okay? I'm gonna do something tonight. If you share this video, if you're following us on Instagram, I'm gonna let you into the stock program for free. I'm gonna put you on a coach ticket for free. Whether you're watching this live or whether you're catching the replay, I'm gonna give you a coach ticket. What that coach ticket is going to give you, it's gonna give you 5 alerts sent to your email every single day about stocks that are popping. So let's go on into yesterday's results. Here we go. Yesterday's picks. Why would you ever want to miss the top 10 at 10? Please tell me. I mean, just looking at the results from yesterday, why would you ever want to miss the top 10 at 10? If your bank account was a person, they would slap the shit out of you. Seriously, because you have no reason to miss this show. You have no reason to miss this broadcast. I mean, what are you doing at 10 o'clock anyway? Right? Probably taking a shower, or, getting ready for tomorrow, or probably watching Love and Hip Hop or Netflix or whatever you're watching. But I guarantee you, none of what you're watching is going to produce results like the top 10 at 10. So let's go ahead and go through the picks for yesterday, go through the picks for today. I might open up the phone lines, I might not. It just depends on how you make me feel. The Cash App has been very quiet recently. So if you want to get your stock analysis, hit the Cash App. I'm not even sure if it works. So I need somebody to hit the Cash App. Just hit the Cash App with $1. Just let me know like this thing is working and everything is going good. But enough about that. Let's go to number 10, Movado Group. Took a little bit of a haircut, minus 2%. I mean, really, can you fault me if something goes down minus 2%? I mean, come on, right? In fact, inflation is at about 4%, so you don't get mad at the government or the Federal Reserve for inflation going up 4%, which means you lose 4% of your money every year. But hey, it's not my fault you didn't invest, right? And if you do, Sure you're making more than that. All right, Movado Group went down 2%. All right, let's check it out for the rest of the week. Q Biopharma went down 1.8%. All right, and that's the only two that went down. So believe me, if we can give you 10 picks and 80% of them actually make a profit, I think this is something you might want to tell a friend about. All right, Borg Warner BWA plus 1.7%. Celsius Holdings plus 2.53%. Right? Same numbers for Oil States International, just switched up around just a little bit. So instead of 2.5% for Celsius Holdings, Oil States International went up 3.52%. Aluminum Corporation of China, which I have a stake in. No, I am not Chinese. I just like stocks that are going to pop. And that went up 3.94%, representing a decent gain for me. Because if you know anything about me, which if it's this shit, excuse me, block. Let me just take a drink real. Let me take a drink because I'm getting a little tongue twisted. I took my water, now I take my magic juice. Powered up. Now we're back. All right, Aluminum Corporation of China. I've got a stake in that company. I like stocks that pop. All right, we've got Adient or whatever it's called. PLC going up 4.55%. I don't care what the name of the stock is. I just care that we make money off of it. It doesn't really even matter. Doesn't even matter. What's that, Steven? That volume. Making moves, man. Making moves. Shout out to the producer, Steven, man. We got Riata Pharmaceuticals up 8.45%. You were watching yesterday and you would have actually taken advantage of some of the picks. Maybe you would have made 8.45% off of Riata Pharmaceuticals. Console Energy clocked in at the number 2 spot at 11%. What can 11% do for you? 11% on $1,000 is $111, which is more than some of you all make a day. Or even if it's not you, even if you make $300 a day, that's 30% of what you make. I mean, come on, and watch the top 10 at 10, and I think that's really easy, right? I don't know what I need to do to get you to share this video or to get more people watching. I was thinking about a few things. One, I was thinking about like throwing a whole bunch of money. Maybe that might do it because I know you guys like those rap videos with twerking and money and drugs and all those different types of things. I know you don't really care about making money. Some of you, but I'm looking for some ideas on how to get you to share this video. Maybe I'll just get like a chick dancing behind me. Of course, my wife will have a big problem with that, and I'll probably have to come live with you. So if you don't have your own place and extra room for me, don't suggest anything like that. And the top station of the day, for those of you who are new to the top 10 at 10, we call everything a station because it's a destination, because we're going to take you from the underground wealth station to the next money station. And Denison Mines Corporation made 13.79% today. 80% profit, or 80% plus on this one. All right. Sorry to the Bomb Squad. I know I wanted to have more things on here for you for the Bomb Squad, but guess what? I'm not going to put more stuff on here for the Bomb Squad until you actually get some more subscribers. I mean, hey, it isn't my fault. Believe me, Underground Wealth Road and the subscribers who have tickets on the money train, guess what? They're making money every day. If you're just watching this video and you don't have a ticket on the money train, then I hope you're making money, but you're not part of the group or the posse or the gang or any collective that you can possibly think of. You're just not part of it, and need you to go ahead and get on the money train and let's get this money. Let's get it. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and to the top 10 that we have for tomorrow and moving forward. And the first trade that we have today, not even trade, because are you guys really trading this stuff, right? I don't know if you trust me yet enough or not, but I'm showing you my results and I'm showing you what's going on. And here we have NUV Holding, right? We're going to just call it NUV Holding, right? Ticker sign NVVE, all right? Price is $10.61. So for you people who you only believe in buying whole shares, pretty cheap. Excuse me. Oh, pretty affordable, right? So went up 2.9% today. Pretty decent gain on 2.37 million on the volume, right? 2.37 million shares traded on the regular. All right. Recently, it's been on a little break, right? But remember, stocks run and then they take a break. They run and then they take a break, right? So if you're part of the bomb squad, man, you've been making a lot of money recently on this stock, right? They deal with electrical products. So you have something electrical in your house, like almost anybody who has a house, unless you're living in a tent somewhere. And if you're living in a tent, trust me, if you keep watching the top 10 at 10, we'll get you up out of that tent really soon, right? But recently, stock has been kind of down, right? Minus 5% over the week, minus 14% of the month, minus nearly 29% over the last 3 months. It's been the bomb squad, right? But we're going to sound the train horn, right? For the Skywalkers, right? Because this stock is tired. And guess what? Needs to go running again, right? Needs to go like Forrest Gump, start running again. And the last big run it had was 40% over the last, the last big run that it had was 40% over 7 days. And guess what? You know, some of you work a job for 40 years and you didn't get a 40% pay increase. So, Nuve Holding is the number one, and this isn't ranked. Trust me, right? The number one stock on the top 10 at 10 is Nuve Holding. 40% over 7 days was his last big run. Skywalkers, check this out. Coming up next, we have Liquidity Services. Liquidity Services, they are listed at 24.24. Kobe Bryant, 24.24. Went up 0.25% today on 433,000 shares traded. That is your volume on average. Last week, it took a little bit of break, you know, down about 6% over the last week. But for the month, it's up 29%, which is really great. 29%. I wish I had a little bit of extra 29% in my life, right? Wish I had 29% more subscribers or 29% more shares or 29% more likes. But you know what? You guys don't like making money. And I understand that. All right. So up 29% over the last month, up 55% over the last 3 months. And this last big run was just like Usain Bolt. It was one of those record-breaking runs, 42% over 7 days. So if you can make 42% in 7 days, I mean, that's like 420 off of 1,000. That's 4,200 off of 10,000 and off of 20,000. Oh my God, I'm not even gonna do that now, right? Over 8,000, man. Over 8,000. Good Lord. 7 days? Come on, man. We're giving you the information. Hey, guess what? My college professor told me there's a difference between information and knowledge. And it's actually quite simple. Information is just data. It's just facts. It's just information. But knowledge is when you apply it. So if you're watching the top 10 at 10 and you're not applying the information, don't have knowledge, you've just got info. Info doesn't pay the bills. Moving on. Number 3, we've got Valvoline. Valvoline, gasoline, oil, all that great stuff. Of course, if you know about Valvoline, they are in the chemicals industry, petroleum, right? For some of you people who never change your oil, you might want to put some Valvoline in there because their stock has been doing good. All right, stock is doing great. Sound the horn on that one. $32.84 is the price, plus 0.71% today. Decent gain, but remember, these stocks are, maybe they can pop, right? 1.2 million is the average volume, up 1%, up 1% for the week, 13% for the month, and in the last 3 months, it's up 31%. Oh my God, you found my favorite numbers, 13 and 31. Those are my favorite numbers, right? Those used to be my football numbers, and it also coincides with my birthday. My birthday is on the 31st. I'm going to say this month, so you send me a birthday gift, but it's really not this month. I'm not going to tell you Because you don't need to know all that information. All you need to know is that Valvoline, it might pop. And the last big run that it made was 9% over 5 days. 9% over 5 days, that's a pretty good return. I mean, hey, you know, like I said, go ask your people about Apple and your Microsoft and all the other people that, you know, all the other stocks that are usually traded, you know. Is this stock going to pop? I think it's a steady investment. I think it's really a steady investment, and you put your money in and you just take it out and, you know, just do a lot of traveling, right? There's a lot of traveling going on, right? And Valvoline, put that oil in that car, man, and let's get going. Number 4, CEMEX. CEMEX or CEMEX. Ticker sign is CX, all right? All right? Doing very well here, right? $8.10 for you people who, like I said, you got those small accounts and you're like, I don't want a fractional share. I want a whole share. I want the whole thing. I don't want a piece of it. I want the whole thing. Well, CEMEX is one of those stocks that you can get a whole thing. It's up 1.12% today. 209,000 shares traded on average. I mean, come on. Get on in there because this stock is doing all right. All right. It's down 2% over the last week, up 6% over the last month, and up 23% over the last 3 months. Michael Jordan, 23% over the last 3 months, man. It's balling like MJ, all right? Industry is construction materials. So for those of you who are, you know, in the market to buy a home, if you're in the state of Georgia, call me. Call me. I just don't do stocks. This is just something that I also do. I would call it on the side, but it's not on the side. It's up front in front of me. I got stocks and I got real estate. Stocks and real estate. Those are the plays that I like to make every single day because I want to be wealthy one day. I'm not quite there yet, but we're going to do it together, right? You know, and pat yourself on the back. You know, pat yourself on the back right now. You know, if you're watching this show, pat yourself on the back because I guarantee you, here with the Underground Wealth Road, you are on the road to being wealthy and taking care of everything you want for your family. And you can be one of those people that actually has a Hellcat and owns a house, right? One of those few people or whatever. All right. Last big run was 13% over 11 days. So CEMEX or CEMEX or whatever you like to say. You think it's CEMEX?
I think it's CEMEX.
Got it. CEMEX, right? I'm from Atlanta. Self-explanatory, right? CEMEX, right? 13% over the last, I keep saying over the last. 13% over 11 days was its last big run. Do I think this stock is going to pop? Yeah, I think it could.
Construction is moving.
Construction is moving. You're right, Stephen. Construction is moving. All right, let's go on into number 5. And you're halfway through. You're halfway through here. Upstart Holdings. Holdings, right? You got to say the heavy H. Holdings, all right? Because this stock is big money, right? 166.83 per share, up 13% today. 13% today. I mean, this thing has been running like crazy. It's got 4.5 million shares traded on average. For the week, it's up 18.6%. For the month, it's up 40%. And in the last 3 months, it's up 150%. Good Lord, if you made 150% in the last 3 months, I mean, come on, right? You got new car, you know, new phone, you know, new everything, you know, new chains, new rings, new earrings. You know, you're balling off of this stock. But I want to caution you. Stocks run and they take a break. Stocks run and they take a break. So I'm going to throw this up to the bomb squad. Shout out to the bomb squad. I don't have my sound effects, but we're going to be dropping bombs real soon. I'm not going to bring in the sound effects until you guys start subscribing and sharing this information because we're the only people who's doing this, right? You got somebody else who's doing this, salute to them, and let's run it. Take my top 10 every day. Take what they're picking. Let's see who's got the best picks. I'm down for competition. I'm up 80% from yesterday. 80% from yesterday. Already winning. Tell me what you're talking about. Let's run it, right? Internet software services. All right. Last big run, 56% over 10 days. Good Lord. 56% over 10 freaking days. Half of your account up in 10 days. Yeah. We're not even going to talk about the options. we're not even going to talk about the options.
You can't talk about that until they subscribe.
Oh, no. We're not going to talk about, until you subscribe, man, you ain't hearing nothing from me about options.
That's right.
Right? You're not going to hear anything about options. But do I think this stock is going to pop? Yes, but for the bomb squad. Mm-hmm. So be very careful. It looks like it's going to go on another run, but eventually this stock will get tired like anything else, and it'll be cannon fodder for the bomb squad. Let's go. Number 6, Zim Integrated Shipping. So you remember when that ship got stuck like sideways in the Suez Canal, right? Sideways, man. It took a few days for that truck. Excuse me, not a truck. Trucks can't go over water. Trucks don't go over water, right?
No, they don't. That vessel.
That's right. That vessel.
Yep.
Like Underground Wealth Road, a vessel. Right. A vessel to get you where you need to go, right? So remember, when that ship got stuck sideways in the Suez Canal and it backed up everything. Fun fact, right now, the biggest port in the United States is the port out in LA.
LAX?
LAX? Or they got a port over there somewhere in Cali, right? It's the largest port in the United States. And right now there are 21 cargo ships, just like the one that got stuck in the Suez Canal, waiting. But Zim Integrated Shipping is a good station to move your money to, right? Stock share price is at $44.99, up 8.62% today alone. 1.7 million volume on average. Recent, we're looking at 2.25 over the last week, 32% over the last month, and 120% over the last 3 months, right? We're the only people bringing you these big numbers. We're the only people. Underground Wealth Road, MJ the Conductor. Steven doesn't have a cool name yet, but we're going to figure out something for him. Steven actually works in logistics, so we're gonna figure out a good name for him. But this industry is actually air freight couriers, which is exactly what Steven does, like on a daily basis, right? Last big run, 17% over 6 days. So add this to your portfolio. Skywalkers. This thing has been touching the sky for a little bit of while, right? It's got to take a break. It's got to come down. It's got to take a break. We don't know when. If you want to know when, subscribe. Get you a ticket. We have 3 ticket levels. We've got Coach, it's $25 a month. First Class is $50 a month. Business Elite is $100 a month. And, you know, you're going to get all the best information that all these mainstream media companies or the other people who are on YouTube or wherever are not going to give you that information that we're giving you. Because you know what? I am a giver. No, it's always better to give than receive. So I'm giving to you. You're receiving. Doesn't make it a bad thing, but I'm here to do it. Last big run for Zim Integrated was 17% over 6 days. Pretty good money for 6 days. Yeah, can't lie. Number 7, Newmark Group, all right? They are in real estate development, which of course I am in real estate as well. I'm involved in sales. I do a little bit of flips. I help people buy homes, right? I help people go into debt. I'm like, come on and get this house and be 30 years worth of debt, right? But seriously though, Newmark Group, pretty good stock. You know, it's kind of volatile. It's, you know, taken a few big runs recently, but share price is $12.95. Here is an insider point from my course. I like stocks between the $15 and $25 range, right? Those stocks, not like penny stocks or a couple of dollars, right? They have a lot of room to grow. Yeah, right? It's like a median, right? In between the two, right? And I remember when stocks like Novavax were like $20, Moderna, all those stocks, now they're like booming, like it's made a whole bunch of money. And this might be one of those stocks that can pop just like that, because over the last week, it's only up 1.8%, but up 18% on the month. 3 months, up 29%. So moving pretty well, 618K in average volume, and its last big run was 19% over 6 days. We're bringing you the stocks that hit and make money, right? If you make 19% over 6 days, guess what happens? send me money on my Cash App. That's exactly what happened. You sent Underground Wealth Row a couple of dollars on their Cash App because we're the only people that are bringing you this content on a nightly basis. Every single night at 10 p.m. we are live. You gotta tell a friend. If you don't tell a friend, you are selfish. All right. Even the bigger networks, right? I'm not even gonna call them out because they suck anyway. But nobody who, has these good looks that I do, right? Nobody has these good looks that I do and has this nice premium setup and can break down information for you. Nobody's bringing this information to you. So if you make 19% over 6 days, you probably should hit the Underground Wealth Road Cash Out. I'm not begging for your money because obviously if I'm picking these stocks, I'm trading them, but you got to pay your dues to be on the money train. Do I think this stock is going to pop? I think it's a solid play. Moving on. Number 8, Ingevity Corp. All right, Ingevity. It's like longevity, but you take the prefix of long out and you put in. I don't know exactly what they meant when they came up with this company name, but it's $83, up almost 0.5% today on 198K in volume. Recently, I took a little break in the last week, down 2.69%, up almost 10% on the month, up almost 20% over the last 3 months. So it's really a good play. Another chemical company, right? I keep telling you about these chemical companies because, chemicals are very interesting, right? There's a chemical in your brain that I'm trying to trigger tonight, and it's called dopamine. I want you to get happy about these picks that we're making every single night because it's like there's so much potential and money to be made. And I want you to get excited about making money because I'm excited when I make money. Steven's excited when he makes money, and my other subscribers and train passengers, they're super excited when they make money. And I want you to get excited too. So the dopamine in your brain, I'm trying to trigger that. I'm in the chemical industry right now. The last big run for Ingevity was 19% over 14 days. Not a bad run for 2 weeks. You be a little excited, just think, just think, right? What would you like to grow 19% over 14 days? Don't comment below. I promise you, YouTube might flag your comment. But man, oh man, if I had an extra 19%, I think my wife would be really happy. All right. Do I think this stock is going to pop? Sure. Why not? Moving on to number 9, we have Viatris. And no, this is not a company affiliated with Viagra, even though they're in pharmaceuticals. Not the same thing. I actually bought a stake in this company today because I really like it. I think it has a little bit of potential, right? And unfortunately, the chart on this page is not Viatris. I don't know what I was doing. Maybe I was busy or rushing through this, right?
That's my bad, bro.
Steven said it's his bad. Steven's going to take the ownership for it.
My bad.
You guys spam Steven in the comments. You want his address? I'll get on.
Still working on my skills. My bad.
Steven's still working on his production skills. But yeah, we left out the chart for Viatris. However, the stats are accurate. Viatris is at $15.14. Down. Oh man, I skipped out on the red there. Steven, you got to catch that next time. Down 0.13%. Volume on average is 9.85 million shares. Down a little bit for the week, minus about 3%. Up 12.5% for the month. Up 1.95%. And for you guys that like to do drugs, why not start investing in these pharmaceutical companies, right? You guys like your Tylenols and your Adderalls and your Xanaxes and your Lean and all of this stuff. You spend a lot of money doing that kind of stuff, but if you don't have anything invested in it, you're not making any money. So I want you to make money. I want you to be on the money train and make that bread. I would sound the train horn, but I don't have it set up yet because you all aren't subscribing, sharing this information. Stuff is coming really soon. The last big run for Viatris was 19% over 6 days. And here we go again. Maybe that's something telling me a sign. We got 19% again. Maybe I'm going to hit 19% tomorrow.
Maybe not.
Maybe not, right? Maybe I'll lose 19% tomorrow.
Or maybe it could be It could be 2 days later.
2 days later, I might hit 19%, right? But I hope I don't wake up missing 19% because then my wife will be very unhappy. Sometimes
subscribe for that alert.
Sometimes when it gets cold, I'm missing 19%.
Yeah. Anybody.
But is this stock gonna pop? I think it has a potential, and I'm gonna say hell yeah, because I've got a position in this stock and I want to make money. We're gonna sound the horn, get away, bomb squad. You stay away from this stock, and we're gonna see what happens with this. Shout out to the Skywalkers. And before we get to number 10, I want to make sure you understand. You have to share this video. You have to like this video. You have to subscribe. You know why you have to do that? Because we're going to reach more people. We're going to help people be wealthy. We're going to help you forget all about those stimulus checks. You know, damn the stimulus checks, damn the unemployment. You're going to be a trader, right? Not like Benedict Arnold, not like a traitor, right? You're going to be a trader, like Trader Joe's or, you know, stock trader, right? You're gonna buy stuff and turn around and sell it and make money, and everybody's gonna be like, man, what are you doing on your phone all day? You're like, man, I'm going back through the top 10 at 10 to see if it was something that I missed or something that, you know, I can, you know, make a couple of dollars. It's passing through, right? Yeah, you know, you're on your phone all day anyway, so you might as well, you know, get your account set up and, you know, make a little bit of money, right? Make a little bit of money. Let's jump on into number 10. Here we go. Number 10 is Prudential Financial. Prudential Financial. Try saying that 5 times in a row. PRU is the ticker sign. $106 per share, up plus 1.52% today. Decent little gain, but as you can see on the chart, and this is the actual chart for Prudential Financial, just going up, up, till it doesn't. Maybe it keeps going up. Maybe it doesn't, but this is a financial conglomerate. Sure, you all have seen the commercials for Prudential Financial. Commercials aren't as good as mine, but they have some commercials running around. And if you're looking for something that's just steady, you know, maybe you don't like to, you know, rock and roll or lean with it, rock with it. You know, maybe you're just like, man, you're just a smooth operator. Maybe that's what you are. This is one of those stocks that you can just get in, ride on out to the sun. Step by step. Take your time.
Ride the waves.
That's it. You know, they say, baby, you can do it. Take your time. Do it right. You can do it, baby. Do it tonight. Top 10 at 10. Last big run was 9% over 17 days. 9% over 17 days. So a little bit, you know, something a little bit steady, something that you don't have to really do too much work with. You just put it in and just let it roll. Just put it in. And that has been the top 10 at 10 tonight. If you have thoughts, questions, be sure to answer. Or no, you let me do the answering. You know what? I'll do the answering. You do the asking. If you have questions, comment below in the video. You know, you could give me a call. Let me see how the Cash App is looking tonight. Let's go take a look at the Cash App and just see if we actually have subscribers to open up the phone lines. No, we don't have enough subscribers to open up the phone lines. So blame yourself, blame your friends, blame whoever. This has been the top 10 at 10. Got a lot of things coming here for you at the Underground Wealth Road. We've got merchandise, we've got more courses, we've got interviews. Next week, I'm gonna bring you somebody really, really cool. I haven't asked them if they're actually willing to be on the show, but guess what? You know, when you're giving people stock tips and stock information and helping people make money, you get a lot of favors that you can ask from people. So that being said, we got some really cool stuff that we're bringing to you in the future. Make sure that you like this video. Make sure that you subscribe to this video. I am MJ the Conductor. Thank you for your trip tonight. Hope you got where you needed to go safely. This has been another episode of the top 10 at 10. Hope you make some money tomorrow. I'm planning on doing the same. And I would sound the train horn, but I'm just gonna go like this. Shout out to the Money Train. Shout out to the Bomb Squad. Shout out to the Skywalkers. We're gonna be doing big numbers, big moves in the future. It's MJ the Conductor. Peace. Have a good